I mean, that's so beautiful that you touched upon the topic of us accepting ourselves for who we are if we have a lot of unmet needs. So now, because of the boom of social media, a lot of people have been talking about self-love and learning to accept themselves, but some of them is misleading. What, according to you, is actual self-love?
You know, you're right, because people say, oh, you just need to love yourself. I go, but what is that? I don't even know what is it. What does that look like? What is it? Self-love is very simple. How do you talk to yourself is the first thing. How do you treat yourself? And finally, how do you allow others to treat you? So let's go to point one.
Right.
Self-love means looking in the mirror going, there you are, look at you. You're just such a great person. You're warm, you're kind, you're smart. That's it. Every day in the mirror go, look at you. You are a wonderful person. You're kind, you're funny, you're intelligent, you're nice. You don't sound the best architect in the whole world, or I'm a genius. Just say, I'm warm, I'm kind. So it's kind of mirror work when you're cleaning your teeth or doing your hair. Just say, I love you. I think you're great. Of course, as you say, I love you, 4 things will happen.
Right.
Put your hand on your stomach, even now with me, and say, imagine looking in the mirror, pretending, oh, I love you.
I love you.
Or I love myself.
I love myself.
I think I'm great.
I think I'm great.
I'm an amazing person.
I'm an amazing person.
I'm here for a reason.
I'm here for a reason.
And I've got something amazing to offer the world.
I have something amazing to offer
I
the world.
love myself.
I love myself.
Now, what will happen is, aside from thinking, wow, I like that, I'm going to do it more, is 4 things. Some people say I get so tearful when I say that. It makes me feel sad, because I should have been doing this years ago. Some people say I feel furious with you. I'm actually angry. So I don't believe it for a minute. Other people say, well, I feel kind of scared, because we're actually scared of change. But that's okay. The only way to control the fear of change is to control the direction of change in your life and always make it change for the better.
Wow.
And the 4th one is, this is just silly old woo-woo. Well, silly old woo-woo works. Silly old woo-woo is actually quantum physics, the most reliable science in the world, that says this: where energy can change matter.
Yes.
And if you can change your vibrational energy, you can change your own life and probably someone else's too, because that's what healers do after all.
Right.
So when you begin self-love, look at them and go, I love myself. I'm so nice. I'm so kind. I'm so smart. I'm so beautiful. And you feel tearful, angry, silly, or fearful, all it means is you have not yet made it familiar. But if you keep going, you'll make it familiar. Your mind loves what is familiar.
Right.
And wishes to return to it.
Right.
Even if familiar is uncomfortable. That's the fact. Here's another fact. You only have to make great things familiar, great statements. So that's the first thing. That's what self-love looks like, just looking in the mirror. Or when you're wandering around the house going, hey, I'm a great person. We talk to ourselves every day.
Yes.
Not even doing anything new or
Yes.
time-consuming. Just do it better.
Yeah.
I'm a good person. My boss was mean. My partner was mean. But the most important words are the words I say to me. And like I say, my boss is having a bad day. My kid's having a bad day. My partner's having a bad day. I am a lovable person.
Right.
Just the way I am. The second way is, how do you treat yourself? Do you put yourself last? Do you eat bad food? Are you always rushing to put everyone else in front of you? Do you criticize? You go, oh, I'm an idiot. I knew that would go wrong. I got rocks for brains.
That is so natural for a lot of people to just criticize themselves, right?
Yeah, so stop it. Become a cheerleader. Every time you say, I'm an idiot, go, no, I made a mistake. And that's okay. Brilliant people make mistakes. Every time you go, oh, I look awful, just go, no, I look tired.
Right.
And that's fine. So learn to correct yourself. You see, every day you get to choose again. When you wake up and go, oh, I'm such an idiot. I didn't get any milk or nice stuff for breakfast. Now I'm going to have to eat cake for breakfast. Just I'm learning from that. Choose again. So how are you treating yourself? Are you hard on yourself? Are you critical? Do you put yourself last? Do you stay up late doing stuff for others, not getting enough sleep? Do you eat badly? Because self-love is saying, you know what? I'm in a restaurant. The burger and fries are cheap, but I'm going to buy the salad.
Yeah.
It costs more, but I'm worth it. I'm going to say to someone, you know, I'm too tired to go out tonight.
Right.
I'm sorry I can't have your kids this weekend. I need to recharge myself. So how do you treat yourself? And the third way is, how do you allow others to treat you? Do people borrow your money, your car? Do they take advantage? Do they criticize you? And do you just accept it?
Right.
Because how you talk to yourself how you treat yourself and how you allow others to treat you, because people will push you as far as you allow yourself to be pushed.
Right.
And here's one more, which I love. If you want to practice self-love, stop saying, I'm sorry. If you've made a mistake, do say, I'm so sorry I forgot your birthday. I'm so sorry. I didn't turn up. But don't say, sorry I'm late. Sorry I'm ill. Sorry I don't understand the computer. Say, thank you for waiting for me. Thank you for showing me how to do that. Thank you for looking after me when I wasn't very well.
Right.
So I'm sorry I'm late. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Don't be sorry. Be grateful. Say thank you instead of sorry as much as you can.
Okay.
That's self-love.
Okay.
You should apologize when you need to, but don't apologize for existing.
Right. So I have another question. So we don't think to think negatively. The negative thoughts just happen because of the negative beliefs that we have.
Yeah.
So anytime we give out affirmations to people and ask them to do it, and the first reaction is, I feel so robotic. I just say, look at the mirror and say, I'm awesome. But deep inside, I don't believe I'm awesome. So how long does it actually take for somebody to embody what they're constantly telling themselves?
We see the mind doesn't know. And it doesn't care if what you tell it is true or false, useful or useless,
Right.
harmful or hurtful, beneficial or not. It doesn't know. So even if you're saying in a robotic fashion, I'm lovable, I'm lovable, I'm lovable, of course, that's not quite enough because you're not embodying it.
Correct.
So you use all your senses. Close your eyes. Let's do it now. Close your eyes.
Yeah. Okay.
What does it look like to feel lovable? Maybe you're with a person who loves you. Maybe you get a lot of praise.
Right.
What does it feel like? So imagine feeling someone's arms around you, stroking your hair, bringing you coffee in the morning, just calling to say they loved you. What does it sound like? What kind of things do you hear when someone says, I just called to hear your voice, you're the number one, you're it? What do you hear when someone says, I love you?
Right.
The world's a better place because you're in it. I'm so glad I found you. So what does it feel like?
Right.
What does it look like? What does it sound like? Here's another. What does it taste like? You know, we can taste someone. Like we say, I love the taste of my newborn baby's skin.
Right.
And what does it smell like when you're smelling someone else's hair?
Right.
And the smell of fragrances when you love, or you're smelling the coffee that your partner's bringing you in the morning because they love you.
Right.
So people say, I can't see it.
Right.
And we're not all visual. Say, that feels so wrong to me. I just can't feel it. I just can't. That doesn't sound right at all. So we don't always say it doesn't look right. It doesn't seem like they go, it doesn't sound right. It doesn't feel right, rather than it looks so wrong to me. So we are much more than visual. That's just one sense.
Okay.
Use all of them.
Okay.
When I work with women who are trying hard to get pregnant and having a problem, I make them imagine holding their little baby and feeling that soft, soft skin, feeling the fingers gripped onto theirs, hearing little gurgling sounds, smelling that perfect little baby smell.
Wow.
And hearing all the gurgles, because it becomes real. But we don't really talk about what does it look like? What does it sound like, feel like, taste like, smell
So
like?
all senses we engage in.
All the senses. Or you can leave out the visual one, just use the other four because it will still become real.
Right.
So people say, I'm just saying it. But it is better if you can really get into it. So while you're saying it, use the other four senses.
Right. Right. That's
How does
brilliant.
it feel? What kind of things do you hear? And make it more exciting so that you're really engaging in it. And then you really have it. It's really synchronized because what you're saying and feeling are the same. It's like someone saying, I love you, idiot. But that doesn't feel it, does it? So that's not congruent. You go, I love you.
Yeah.
You're amazing.
Yeah.
Rather than saying to your child, oh, you're so naughty. That doesn't, they don't feel you're angry because your tone of voice is not matching what you're saying. Of course, I love you. I married you, didn't I? That doesn't feel very lovable. So we have to remember that we could say, oh, you're so bad. But that's not a criticism because we're saying it in a very nice voice.
Yes.
So you do want to make sure that what you're saying, as much as you can, try to feel it, embrace it. The great thing is if you keep doing it, you will feel it anyway.
Right.
So if you said to me, I love doing the plank, and you didn't, after 6 weeks, you'll find, actually, I do love doing the plank. I never thought I could love lunges or crunches, but if you do it and go, I love it, love it, love it, you actually do start to love it.
So the first few days, it might not feel so authentic, but the more you keep doing it, it just starts to sink in. Subconscious loves repetition.
But you can lie. I'm a great fan of lying, cheating, and stealing. Lie to your mind every day, cheat fear, and steal back the confidence you were born. No baby says, I can't walk, I can't feed myself, I can't get out of this crib. Babies can do nothing, and yet they're so happy. They lie there gurgling. They can't even make their eyes move at the same time. They can't control their bowel movements, and yet they can't feed themselves, but they're happy.
Right.
So we have to lie to ourselves.